Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the first game back in Atlanta for the Hawks. And, of course, Eric Bledsoe. He's still out of the lineup.
Yeah, that is really tough, Kevin. You never like to hear the sound of that. They're going to miss him, and by all indications, they're going to miss him for a long time. That was the exact opposite of the news they wanted to hear.
Yeah, he's got a lot of work ahead of him, and obviously we wish him well as he goes through his rehab. You feel so sorry for the guy. I mean, nobody wants to see a player go through what he's facing now, but we wish him well, and if anyone can handle it, he can.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Inside, it's Morris and Plumlee. Dragic is out there with Slim, and it's Morris in at the small forward. Plumlee with the steal. Kicks it to Morris. Plumlee dishes to Morris. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Baseline try. Count the bucket.
Such a difficult shot to defend, that turnaround.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Teague the pass to Kelly. Teague kicks to Horford. The pass to Kelly. He's looking for Horford and finds him. Shot clock at 5. Now here is Morris. 11 points for him in that last game against Boston. Shot's good.
Boy, they are locked and loaded early. 3 for 3.
Atlanta with the ball. 7-point differential. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
How about the box score from that game? The accuracy from the three-point line, just remarkable.
Yeah, it was a stream of threes that allowed them to repeatedly deflate that crowd.
For Phoenix, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at that three-point shot.
And here is Teague. He picked up 24 points in their last one against the Wizards in Washington. That drops. Now Dragic, averaging 13 points a contest. To the middle, here's Morris. Horford with the rebound.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Here's Korver. They'll zap a screen on Dragic. Back to Teague. Pass to Korver. No good from outside.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Morris passes to Slim. Teague with the ball. Looking on Plumlee. Teague can't hit. Suns leading by 6. Here is Slim. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Right side, Dragic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Dragic has got 6.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Let's send it over to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Doris?
Kevin, I asked what part of their offensive scheme he feels most confident in today, and he said it's probably the depth of perimeter shooting talent that they've got. He said our guys can flat out shoot it, and you're going to see it today. Gentlemen?
Thanks, Doris. Always want to get those threes falling consistently.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right, because that's really the only way that you can force the defense to spread out and extend itself, and when that happens, then other opportunities are created.
Now, here is Morris. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play. They're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Okay, guys, we have to make sure that they get no open looks from the outside. That means we got to stick with our man all over the floor. It doesn't matter if it's strong side or ball side. No helps on drives, all right?
What a recent stretch it's been for these players. They're the NBA's leading scorers over the last 10 games. Take a look at Slim, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
I'll tell you what, he's been on quite a roll here.
Phoenix on defense. Horford kicks to Millsap. Passes it to Keller. He feeds it to Korver. Clock at 6. From downtown. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Kevin, and looking back over the last month, let's check out how Phoenix stacked up. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. I mean, this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
Here is Slim. 5 points in the game. Another one falls for Phoenix. And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
Here is Korver after the made shot from Slim. Teague left side. Millsap dishes to Korver. Comes up empty down low. And here's Phoenix. They're on an 18-4 run. Here is Slim. 7 points in the game. Here's Morris. Another 3 for Phoenix.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Slim. Coach wants to...
Teague against Dragic. And the pass to Keller. The feed to Korver. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. Morris with the rebound.
Tell you what, boy, it's hard to watch when the guy gets good shots and misses them. He's missed everything this quarter.
And stolen by Horford. Outside Teague to halt the run. Plumlee with the block. Fast break. Here we go. Morris with the ball. Picked up by Teague. And here is Morris. He has 6. And the shot is good.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
Yep, it's been a clinic at that end of the floor, no question.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something, you're right. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. And the Hawks making a change here. Bazemore is checked in, and Phoenix making a change here. Dragic against Teague. He kicks it to Bazemore. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Teague. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Suns leading by 17. Dragic the pass to Slim. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. The Suns need to get a shot off. Paul Millsap with the rebound. The Phoenix Suns come into this one after the win against the Boston Celtics.
And they did just what you have to do as a road team, guys. They never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Seemed like every time they took a punch, they had a counter.
You'll like this, Steve. Reverse spurtability, we call that. They had any defensive lapses, they immediately made up for it with some instant offense.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Inside, here's Plumlee. Here's Mirotic, and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And the Suns lead by 19.
Defensively, this team is just giving up way too many open looks.
You're exactly right, and to battle back, they've got to shore that defense up, Steve.
Back to Millsap, and he dunks it down.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
With the assist.
Here is Slim. He has 7. Feeds it to Plumlee. Pass to Slim. He dishes it to Mirotic. Oh, trying for it. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Payne, he's checked in for Horford. Mike Scott comes in for Paul Millsap. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Kyle Korver. And it's Schroeder in for Jeff Teague. Here's Schroeder. The dish to Sefolosha. Here's the screen. Out left to the wing. And Bazemore kicks to Sefolosha. Here's Bazemore. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
That's a nice hoop for a guy that typically doesn't score a lot.
Phoenix leading by 17. Bayless the pass to Slim. Dishes it to Bayless. Here is Slim. That's good. Slim's got 9.
He is remarkably hot this quarter. He has yet to miss a shot.
Atlanta's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Schroeder dishes to Scott. Pass to Schroeder. Left side, Scott. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. Taking a look at Cleveland. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, Atlanta, just way behind.
You know, I think for the Hawks, they just haven't shown the kind of toughness and resilience I expected to see from them this year. Whenever they face some adversity, they haven't been able to fight through it.
Which is really the difference between good teams and great teams, Clark. There's always going to be adversity for everybody. It's how you fight through it that really defines who you are as a team. Huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they've played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow.
1:44 left here in the first quarter. And Payne slams it in. And that's how you exploit a gap in the D, I guess. Huh?
Yes, sir. No soft finish there. Major power.
Wow.
He knows an opportunity for the highlight reel when he sees one.
Here is Bayless. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Shot clock at 6. Warren the pass to Slim. The shot. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
Now here is Sefolosha.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Bayless the pass to McCormick. And good on the basket. Book it.
I like the way they've played here in the first half. Just an intelligent floor game, getting good shots.
The numbers certainly back that up. They're shooting a much better percentage.
Schroeder kicks to Scott. And it's Cephalosha top the key. Pass to Bazemore. Launches it. Mirotic grabs the miss. Mirotic has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Warren the pass to Slim. Shot from the wing. Again, Phoenix.
He had so much space there. The defense really not showing him the respect. You can see his eyes get wide.
Here's Schroeder. Kicks it to Scott. Puts up a 3. And it's Schroeder missing. Here is Slim. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. The Suns on top, running away with it. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
This Tuesday, December 22nd, Anthony Davis and the New Orleans Pelicans take on Goran Dragic and the Phoenix Suns. Be there.
And welcome back to the NBA on different look. Plumlee, he's checked in for Mirotic. Morris comes in for Warren. Slim, he's checked in for Goodwin. And it's Dragic in for Jared Bayless. Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. Teague and Korver in the backcourt. And it's Keller in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Horford, good.
The offense has a better flow, and it actually looks better here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they've steadied themselves a little bit, trying to close this gap.
And let's take this moment to check out the point guards with the highest shooting percentage from the last 10 games. Second, Goran Dragic.
Well, as a point guard, you want to create the best shot possible for your team on every trip. And given the way those players have shot the ball, it might always be a good idea for them to do it alone.
Doing that, Steve, they got to keep everything in the framework of the team no matter how well they're shooting it. I know what you mean. They have been hot, but keep everybody involved.
Morris with the ball. 8 points for him. And the Suns miss again.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Thanks, Kevin. Slim in the last game against the Celtics really lit up the floor. He had 55 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance, Clark. He was at his absolute best in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is that it's almost impossible to duplicate it here tonight.
Well, nobody's expecting that, Clark, and they don't need him to do that. If he's even half as good as he was that night, it should be enough. He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Teague dishes to Horford. He tries for 3, and that one's good. 9 points in the game so far.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
The pass to Slim. There's the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Wow, 4 here in the first half. They're going to need to do something different on defense to trap this guy and lock him up.
Teague against Dragic. Outside Teague. Pass to Keller. Millsap a screen. Out to the right wing. Korver passes to Keller. And a missed layup.
He's far too tentative in the paint, and even more so when the defender is up tight on him like that time.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Assist goes to Goran Dragic.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Teague. Cannot hit. Nice D from Slim.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. they've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities, and that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
Knocked away. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Walking with legends here, guys. Look at some outstanding seasons, decades apart, averaging a triple-double in each game over the course of an entire NBA season. Oscar Robertson's 1961-62 season was something to marvel at. And now, in our current era, a special player making his own mark on the NBA with the tremendous play he's been showing us all season long.
And Kevin, immediately when you start talking about averaging a triple-double, you think about Oscar Robertson. That is a remarkable accomplishment.
Outside Millsap. He feeds it to Korver. Shot clock at 6. He kicks it to Horford. Good. Suns leading by 22. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Slim passes to Morris. Here is Slim. 20 points for him. Out to the right wing. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
You can see where the Hawks rank in the league stats over the last 10 games. 5th in opponent offense, 8th in rebounding. And they're in the top 10 in fewest turnovers per game. And they really do emphasize taking care of the ball.
Yeah, this is a team that has played well, particularly defensively. When you look at those opponents' numbers, opponents' points per game, that jumps out at you. This is a team that plays hard, they play smart, and they play together.
There's the feed to Plumlee. Pass to McCormick. Here is Slim. He dishes it to Morris. Pass to Dragic. And it's off from three-point range.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Teague with the ball. Now guarded by Dragic. Feeds it to Korver. Three-pointer. Can't get it to go. Now the Suns take it the other way.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Slim passes to Dragic. To the wing right side. Here's Morris. And he gets the jumper to drop. Morris has got 10 points in the game.
Well, I'll bet his teammates love playing with him. He's distributing the ball perfectly.
Well, he keeps everybody happy, and you know what? The assist numbers don't lie.
Here's Teague. And it's off the back rim. No good. Now here's Dragic, the fast break opportunity. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Well, pretty average numbers for him from the foul line, shooting about 75%.
Here's Teague. The shot is off. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Suns ahead as they end the second quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
I've just been trying to take what the defense gives me, really. I know I can't just try and go right at them every time, but if they give me a look, I'll shoot it. Otherwise, I'm just trying to keep the ball moving.
Good luck with that, young man. Kevin, a young talent looking to do whatever it takes to make it in the NBA.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Okay, guys, tremendous work in the first half. These fans haven't had a thing to cheer about. Let's talk about how to keep it going. You all get a huge pat on the back for the defense you're playing. Whatever approach they've used, we've stopped. Tremendous determination on D. There was nice rhythm to our transition game. We got some important points on the break. I think we keep the tempo brisk in the second half. Also, we can sacrifice some manpower on the defensive glass in this half in order to have opportunities to get the break started with bodies already headed up the court. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half so far now.
He has 20 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
Well, 12 points from long range, so the defense has to figure out a way to defend him a little differently, try to get into his airspace.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Suns, Slim in a 2-guard. Inside it's Morris and Plumlee. Dragic is out there with Marcus Morris.
Absolutely on fire from beyond the arc.
Yeah, that's where he's getting his points.
The Hawks shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Teague the pass to Keller. Now here's Teague. 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. From deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
There's the dish to Plumlee. Dragic the pass to Slim. Kicks to Morris. To the inside. Here's Slim. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Slim's got 5 points now in the quarter. And it's the Hawks ball, and this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
Yeah, this was a tough matchup for them last year, losing both of their games against them.
Here's Millsap. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Outside Dragic. Suns moving the ball around. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. Well, these are the players you don't want to give any space to beyond the arc right now. The best long-range shooting guards in the past 10 games. Take a look at Slim. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
And he just oozes confidence out there beyond the arc. And that's where he makes his living, as he should, given that percentage.
Yeah, just look at those numbers. I mean, his numbers are amazing. That three-point shot of his is one of the deadliest weapons we have in the league. And he's what we call a laser from deep.
Outside Teague. There's the pass to Keller. He'll set a screen. Shot clock at 5. And here's Korver from the arc. The shot misses. Some solid D here from Slim.
Hawks foul. Keller. That's his first personal foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Slim. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Slim. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Teague against Dragic. Millsap a screen. Keller passes to Korver. Dragic against Teague.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly. I mean, the score is right where you'd expect it to be when the battle on the boards is that lopsided. Oh, man, they are just putting the hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively, it has all been working for them today.
into Millsap to end the drought. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, Paul Millsap has been getting it done. 12 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
Well, that's obviously not a big number, but he's been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for Atlanta. Mirotic is checked in for the Suns. Warren comes in for Morris. Here's Mirotic. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. And 11 points for Nikola Mirotic.
And that's 4 straight from the field, guys. Off to a quick start this third quarter.
T kicks to Korver. Dishes it to Bazemore. Atlanta again missing.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Dragic gets the bucket.
And a blazing start to the second half. They've hit all 5 shots.
The Hawks have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half starting. Here's Korver. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Korver's got 10 points.
Now, they knew what the defense was doing, and they responded perfectly.
Pass to Slim. To the right side. He feeds it to Warren. Another 3 for Phoenix.
What a great start to the second half. They still haven't missed a field goal.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Here is Korver. 10 points for him. He kicks it to Bazemore. Passes to Horford. And here's Korver from the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Morris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
They get it back. Atlanta's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Outside Teague. It's good from long range. Teague's got 5 points so far.
Well, I'm not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they did give him the space.
Mirotic with it. Working on Horford. Mirotic's shot is off.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Millsap sets the pick for Teague. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Well, if you're going to set a screen like that, you've got to make sure your feet are set.
I agree with you, and I thought maybe he was set that time, Steve. I thought it was a good screen on his part.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Payne, he's checked in for Horford. Mike Scott comes in for Paul Millsap. Thabo Sefolosha is checked in for Kyle Korver. And it's Schroeder in for Jeff Teague. Slim passes to Bayless. And the wide open shot from Warren. Phoenix no good that time either. For Atlanta, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Outside, Scott buries it from three-point range.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Bayless, the pass to Slim. To the left wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And there's the feed to Warren. From 13 feet, it goes down. Warren's got 7. Atlanta's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Schroeder. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Here is Slim. Bazemore grabs the miss.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
The 3 from Sefolosha. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Morris has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the right side. Mirotic has a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got his third basket of the night.
Well, he had that height separation there on the mid-range jump shot. Really good job of taking advantage of that.
Here's Schroeder. Cephalosha kicks to Schroeder. Here's Bazemore. Hits it from three-point range. Bazemore's got 8.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Yeah, I don't know, Clark. I think there might be even more defense in warm-ups. I mean, this is kind of embarrassing.
Atlanta's gone downtown to Watson's halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Second chance shot. Scott can't get it to go.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
Took him no time at all on that one. 8 points for him.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Here's Payne. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
The other thing they're doing, guys, is forcing turnovers and then creating points offensively as a result.
Good on both.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you got...
Oh! How about that basketball, man?
Beautiful.
Wow. Did not need 2 hands for that slam.
You know, he can save the other hand for the next time.
One will do just fine.
Right.
I like it, Kev. Just switch it up.
Atlanta's shooting 43% for the game. Down low, here's Bazemore. Soft touch off the glass. Bazemore's got 10 points in the game.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
The pass to McCormick. He dishes it to Bayless. Slim passes to Warren. Here is Slim. He's got 29 points. And the shot by Warren, no good. Here's Bazemore. There's the block. And oh, here we go. Warren's got it, the fast break chance. Here's Slim. And that comes off the assist by Jared Bayless. Bayless has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Schroeder. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Top the key, Bazemore. It's blocked. And now the Suns, a fast break. Bayless leading the charge. Took the opportunity when he saw it. 34 points for Slim.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points. I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense really clicking here.
From deep, another 3 for Phoenix.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
And Atlanta has possession. Schroeder dishes to Bazemore. Scott kicks to Cephalosha. Pass to Bazemore. They need this. Can't get it to go. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's Slim. Another 3 for Phoenix.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Schroeder kicks it to Bazemore. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
You see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket.
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Here's Bayless. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
Virtually uncontested. It's nice to be able to add to the lead without really having to work for it.
Payne gets a wide open look. Buries it from three-point range. Payne's got 9.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Mirotic the pass to Bayless. And he gets it to go. Bayless has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
part of this interior collapse we've seen defensively is the reason they've struggled, and they're trailing by so much.
Here's Schroeder. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. No one covers.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. The shot's good from Slim.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Schroeder dishes to Scott. Out to the wing. Cephalosha kicks to Schroeder. Feeds to Cephalosha. Here's the three. Another three for Atlanta.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Suns on top, delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter.
Spend your Christmas day with the NBA. Goran Dragic and the Phoenix Suns take on DeMarcus Cousins and the Sacramento Kings. Friday night, NBA Hoops. Be there.
Wake up, son. You're in.
Oh, it's time to ball.
The Suns have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Payne at power forward with Horford at center. Then it's Mike Scott. Then there's Paul Millsap, and it's Keller in at the point guard. So that's the Hawks 5. And again, it's the Suns missing. So for the Hawks, Kyle Korver. And Shelvin Max subbed in for Paul Millsap. Slimmy's checked in for the Suns. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team. He wants them running a disciplined, organized offense with an emphasis on setting screens and creating open shots on the floor for their shooters. He also wants his players putting pressure on the defense with early offense, lots of shots, and an aggressive approach in general whenever they've got the ball. A few late-on-the-fly adjustments as the situation gets more desperate for them. It's going to be a tough hill to climb, guys.
Thanks, Doris.
Wow. What can you say?
Here's Mack. Pass to Keller. The dish to Korver. Three-pointer. Another three for Atlanta.
He had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on it.
For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Passes it to Slim. Fires from deep. Scott pulls it in. Scott's got his 6th rebound on the night. Inside, up off the screen. And he lays it up and in.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
Good one. Passes to Slim. From beyond the arc and then some. Slim's got 49 points in the game.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Mack dishes to Korver. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Very high-quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
The Suns have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th and even 50%. Slim, another three for Phoenix.
That's 12 straight points coming off three-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
Good one. Passes to Slim. Pulls up. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Here's Mack. From the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Plumlee's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Kicks it to Payne. Dishes to Korver. There's the double team with Warren. Shot clock at 6. Here's Scott. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Well, Phoenix shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Thabo Sefolosha is checked in for the Hawks. Ken Bazemore comes in for Kyle Korver. Here's Mack. Out to the wing. To end the run. Payne kicks to Sefolosha. He feeds it to Mack. There's the pass to Bazemore. They set the screen. He dishes it to Mack. He kicks it to Sefolosha. Here's Bazemore. Off target from three-point range.
Well, ever since the second half started, he's been ice cold. Very little going his way right now.
And that one's good. 59 points for Slim.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Mack dishes to Bazemore. The feed to Mack. And it's Payne in the corner. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
At the line for your Hawks.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And the Suns making a change here. Len's checked in. Here's Bazemore. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Bazemore's got 10 points here in the second half. And for the Suns, they're shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. The shot's good from Slim.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
Mack, the pass to Bazemore. Here's Scott, and it's rejected. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Shot from the inbound. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert it. He's got to take that every time.
And the shot's good from Slim. Here's Mack. Outside, Scott. And that one's on target from the wing.
Clearly, he's shaken off that cold shooting performance of the first half.
Here's Slim. No good on the triple. Atlanta's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. That's a 2 from Sefolosha. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Now you can see why the defense is willing to let him take that shot. That's really not his range. And guys, with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who's watched it. I mean, just a total mismatch in a true show of strength for the Suns.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
A little bit closer to the win now, and they'll be halfway to a sweep of the season series once they wrap this one up.
That's right. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
You look at the stats, and you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Slim. You can set a tone with defense, and that is exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
Boy, they're extending their lead. It kind of feels like they're just piling on here as we come to an end.
Well, hey, let's just call it what it is. They are trying to run it up on them.
And Mack kicks to Scott. Puts up a 3. Count the bucket. Phoenix controlling this game. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Now Warren. Here's Slim. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And Max it to Bazemore. Rebounded by Slim. The three. Gets it to fall.
This is going to be a great game for them. No win on the road comes easy in the NBA. Nice performance.
Any player loves sending his own fans home happy. He loves even more sending opposing fans home miserable.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, you absolutely torched them from the outside tonight. Did you feel like you could hit from just about anywhere on the court?
Yo, as weird as it sounds, at this point, I gotta say yes. Sometimes you just get so in the zone, you feel everything coming off your hands is going in. Yo, I got to that point tonight. I hope I can find it again sometime soon.
Well done. Kevin, a young man always looking for more.
Thank you, Doris. That about does it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching. Now, here is our Jordan Player of the Game.
Yo, remember back